Good afternoon. Today, 1 in 3 adults over 40 suffer from chronic disease. They have blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes. That means 100 million patients in America and 400 million patients worldwide. The healthcare system today kicks in only after the disease has progressed significantly. Doctors are essentially pill merchants who just prescribe medication. When patients complain of side effects, even more medication is prescribed. In any case, medication just suppresses symptoms and doesn't really cure underlying lifestyle choices. In the end, the patients feel sick and want a way to end their misery. I know this firsthand because my mom was one of these patients, and I was determined to find a way out of her misery. So based on my PhD research, I came up with 3 medical innovations. The first one is based on computing individually customized nutrient targets, which take in macro measurements and run $9 blood tests. Second, we curated on all the thousands of foods in the world, hundreds of superfoods, which can be used as nutraceuticals, and they're divided into 8 food groups. Then third, based on AI, we take in the dietary preferences of every individual and then tell them exactly the amount of food they should eat. This enables them to balance their own hormones and create a perfectly balanced diet. This leads to patients feeling great and the fastest change in clinical markers. This is based on FDA guidelines and 100 peer-reviewed journals and clinical trials on 5,000 patients. In our system, the patient self-reports macro measurements and blood test results. These go through our system where we figure out the ideal targets that the patient should be and where they actually stand. The second part involves the dietary interpretation. Our IP, intellectual property, can tell us exactly what the patient should consume in terms of their 13 macro, 13 vitamin, and 18 mineral targets. Then we have them journal their food for 2 weeks, which tells us where they're actually eating excess, which nutrients they're eating excess of, and where they're deficient in. And then we give them a choice. They're empowered to choose how fast they want the treatment to last, 3, 6, or 9 months. Based on this, our recommendations start off easy. You might say, substitute your sugar for a sugar substitute, cut down wine a little bit, and then go on to making slightly bigger changes, like adding nutraceuticals to your diet, which eventually become bigger changes, like going from weekly meal preps. Our recommendations also involve exercise. We take in data from all fitness trackers and make sure that the patients are targeting all the different heart rate zones. And then we tell them every week how much time to spend in every heart rate zone. The end result is a slow, steady, but sustainable change. Every week, patients drop weight, lose blood pressure, and cholesterol. But just because they are off medication doesn't mean they stop treatment. They continue on our platform until they get to extremely low risks of cardiovascular disease. Our patients have gone off medication between 3 to 6 months. When tested and compared to cyclists, they also saw significant improvement. Their resting heart rate dropped, cardiac recovery improved, and their average heart rate was 97%. This not just caused them to crush marathon runners in Ireland, but also have extremely good resting heart rate. Our system ensures compliance through hourly reminders on exercise, eating well, meditation, fasting, and going to sleep at the proper time, but also having weekly consults and quarterly blood tests. Our go-to-market strategy is to start with BP and cholesterol patients because they can start seeing positive changes in their diet in a few weeks, then go on to expand to diabetic patients, and then finally go on to preventative care, which is 20 times larger market. Today there are 400 million patients globally who suffer from this, and this is growing at 20 million a year. Our revenue model today is a B2C telemedicine service, but we're raising money to build out an app so we can go B2B and eventually have a service where we can license the technology to meal prep services and restaurant guides. Current competition, traditional models give very generic guidelines. A dietitian might just say, have no fruits and vegetables. But when it comes down to individual choices, the patients are very frustrated. How much should I eat? There are two CD apps, Verta and LARC, but none of them can individually customize nutrient targets and cannot tell you the exact amount of food you should eat. This is what enables us to have a big advantage because we give clear, actionable items. And that gives high compliance because the patients feel great. And that is what leads to patients having change in 3 to 6 months. We are currently raising $3 million. Right now, the trials have been bootstrapped. I've spent about $200,000 for trials and research. Having external capital would enable me to run a pilot study and get FDA approval for a breakthrough medical device. And then a clinical trial would enable me to get a software medical device designation, which will enable me to scale rapidly. Testimonials from our clients have been just amazing. Not only are they off medication, but they also have side benefits, like not having pain anymore, or recovering 3 times faster. My PhD was in precision medicine, and I've been interviewed in the American Scientist magazine and appeared in Forbes 30 and 30. I'm advised by Emily Reiser at Texas Medical Center, Virginia, who's the health coach, and Dr. Rashmi Malab, who's the diabetic expert. We've gone through Y Combinator, Founder Institute, Plug and Play. We are on the Fight Global Cancer leadership panel. We have a whole clinic, and we are in discussion with the Bay Area Council to go on a 4-city industry tour to China in a few weeks, where we hope to form partnerships with local hospitals and employers. And yes, if you're wondering about my mom, after 3 months, when she had a blood test done again, she cried. She cried with joy, because for the first time she knew that she was normal and she no longer had to take medication. And it is my mission to help 400 million patients worldwide to get off medication. So I invite you to join me in making precise nutrition a global success. Thank you.